Okay. So first of all, you're currently in the easy entry mode, and this is not the exact position. So
Okay.
the very first thing that we will do is we will create a profile for you,
Okay.
so that anytime you enter the car, you can just select your profile, then go ahead with it.
Okay.
So if you look here, there are like for one profile for me, another one for my flatmate. So we'll go ahead and create a new profile for you. Okay.
Cool.
So driver profile settings, add a new driver. Type in your name.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Create profile. So now it's asking you to align the mirror and the steering wheel. So
Okay.
click on mirror. It will guide
But
you.
should
how
I
to-
not align my seat first?
Yeah. So you can align your seat at any point of time. Yeah, align your seat. It's okay.
Okay.
There, one horizontal one for the
Yeah.
front and below, vertical one for this seat angle, and the lumbar support.
This is for the height. Cool. All right.
Okay,
And the mirrors, right?
Now click on mirrors. So how will you change it? Defaultly it's the left mirror.
Mhm.
So you see that scroll wheel on the left side?
Yeah.
That is how you scroll. Up and down will tilt the mirror up and down, and right and left will do the same for the mirror. Yeah.
Cool.
Once you're done, hit on right and do the same thing for the right one. All good?
Right. I want to check the left
Okay.
once more. All right. Yep.
All good?
Done.
Now go to steering wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the left one, you can get steering wheel up and down, and then forward and backward. That's up and down motion. Do a right left motion. Yeah. Left is forward, right is inwards, backwards.
Perfect.
Comfortable? Hit save. So now your profile is saved. And what's easy entry? Easy entry is something like when you're about to get out of the car. So whenever you're currently not wearing the seatbelt, so whenever you get your seatbelt off, it will automatically go to easy entry mode, so that it's easier for you to get out of the vehicle.
So giving me enough room.
Yeah, the
to
steering
get
wheel will go back, and the
Alright.
seat will go to the very full.
out. Cool.
Okay, so this is done. So
Yeah.
let's go back to your profile, selecting this.
And then it should adjust the mirrors
Yeah,
and the seat.
yeah, mirrors,
automatically.
seats, steering, all based on your preference.
Perfect.
Apart from that, you have two handles, one on the right, other one on the left. The main one is the one on the right. You see parking, neutral, drive, and the last one is for the autopilot part of it. So
Okay.
right now we are in the park. So how to go to park? If you click this once, it will go to park, which is currently in park. And if you long press that, it will proceed with hold also, like parking brake. So you long press the P, long press that button. So it's on parking brake now.
Great.
And whenever you want to switch to drive or anything, just hit the brake and one shift down for drive. If you go up, that's reverse, and in between you will find neutral that you mostly want to
So
use.
currently it's on park.
It's on park. Hit on
And-
brake,
And if I want to go reverse, I should go up.
go up,
And if I want to go down,
and that's for drive.
that's for drive.
Yeah.
But when it's neutral, in
In between.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
And I mostly never get to use neutral because the car starts creeping if you are in slope for that. So that's not something I need. And let's talk about the left one. The left is mainly for your turn indicators and for your wiper. So up is right, down is left, and if you press the middle button once, it will engage the wiper once. And one cool thing about Tesla is like say you are in like give ahead the right indicator. Say now you wanna get this right indicator off. So if you do it very gently, it will just hit it for the 3 times, and then it will go down, push it all the way upwards. Yeah. So now
I see.
it's continuously in right. And now if you wanna get rid of this, just push it gently up again. Yeah.
Oh,
So
cool.
usually people tend to from right to get that off, they hit left, and then they end up hitting the left indicator. So that's not a problem.
Okay.
And apart from that, another use case of this right handle is that if you press it down twice while you're driving, and given that you see a small steering wheel here, gray steering wheel, that means that you are okay for either quick steer or autopilot. Quick steer is mostly your cruise control, and autopilot is kind of driving on its own, given you are in that same lane. So if you see that steering wheel, hit it once for the quick control, which you won't need mostly. Just hit it twice to get into autopilot. and if you want to get rid of that, just hit it back once, or just take control of the steering wheel or hit the brake.
So if I take control of the steering wheel, it will automatically disable
So,
the
so
cruise
if,
control.
if you are in a autopilot mode and you take control of the steering wheel, it will switch to kind of cruise control mode, in which it will accelerate, but the steering wheel will be controlled by you.
Okay.
If you want to take the entire control, either shift it one upwards or just slightly hit on the brake.
Okay. So not the accelerator, but hit the brake to
Yeah.
get out of
Or
the
if you want to
cruise.
speed up, yeah, the accelerator will do that trick.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. Apart from that, this is the entire screen. You can suggest where you want to go. There are few modes among driving here, like what you want acceleration to be standard, how tight you want your steering wheel to be. It's currently in standard mode. Comfort is very chill, sports is very tight. Then there's this stopping mode, which is kind of very good. So I mostly use it in hold, in which the regenerative braking is on. What it will do is, whenever you take your leg off the gas pedal of the acceleration, it will slow down a little bit, and it will use that friction to charge the battery up. And that's kind of good, because then you're not damaging your brakes by applying them. And once you get the hang of it, you will get the idea. So if there's a red light there, how soon will I get my leg off from the accelerator and will stop automatically before the red light.
Okay.
So that's something. And apart from that, autopilot, like it has like at what time, this car chimes a lot. Like if you're going into a lane in which someone else is coming, it will chime. If you are near a curb, it will chime. If you're trying to park and something is nearby, it will chime. So the overall, just give attention to whenever it's chiming. You are mostly near something or some vehicle.
Okay.
And when you're changing lane, for the blind spot, you can check on this display. It will show if there's a car behind you or not. So my usual method is to just check the mirror once, and then on the screen, and then go for the lane change.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. You can regulate the temperature from here.
Alright.
And the shortcut is like, if you just want to turn it off, just long press this, it will go off. Okay.
And then long press to.
And then single press, and it
Okay.
will go on. If you want to change the temperature while driving, you don't have to go through the entire menu. You just pick this and go here and scroll through.
I actually like the little animation here.
Yeah, you can
Looks
change this.
pretty
This is
cool.
not just animation. You can change the airflow by okay,
Wow.
you want it to spread, you want it to
That's-
join in, you want it a little upward, a little downwards,
That's really cool.
and yeah.
Okay, I like it a little spread out.
And there are certain modes here, like there's a dog mode in which you can leave your dog in your car and it will keep the temperature maintained. There's a camp mode if you want to camp, in which it will keep the AC on till you hit 20% of the battery. Apart from that, this is the wiper section. Here you can select if you want to manually use mostly it's an auto, but if you feel if the speed is not right, you can just click on this and select whatever speed you want to. And if you want to quickly wipe once, just click on that center tab on the left. Yeah,
Perfect.
that's it. So
Okay. And yeah, so now if I want to get rid of the parking brake,
you have to do nothing. Just shift it to drive. Just hit the brake and pull the lever down.
so
This is neutral. You did it very slightly. Yeah, now it's drive.
okay.
And it won't creep. Just take your leg off the acceleration.
So yeah,
It
don't
won't
forget
creep.
the seat belt.
Yeah, it won't
before
creep
putting it.
forward.
Cool.
So
I see there is a car right there.
in terms of camera, there are 3 cameras here,
Okay.
and one on this pillar, one on that pillar, and one on the back.
Okay.
And I think
Let's see.
yeah, so it's detecting something is very close by.
Yeah, I guess this was this car.
So all set. Any more questions?
No. Let's just.
If you're like if it's raining and you see it's getting like the front screen is not clear, you can use this defrost button. One for the cold defrost, the other one for the hot one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And while I'm in drive mode, I should keep pressing the brake.
No,
Like
you don't
regular
have to. You
cars?
don't have to. So if you're not pressing anything, it will automatically put it on hold. So even if you're in a steep or somewhere downwards, as soon as you take your leg off the accelerator and you hit 0, it will put it on hold.
Okay. Okay. That's pretty convenient. And to just like move forward, just hit the accelerator slowly and then you're off.
Yes. And currently it's in standard mode. So there are 2 modes for the acceleration. So this is the standard mode. So it is fairly fast, but let's be in that and let you experience it.
Okay.
So let's put in our destination and
Yeah.
Okay.
So where are we going?
So we are going to Dosa House to have some nice Indian
Oh
lunch.
my god. I'm already hungry.
Dosa House, Bellevue. So
Now turn left onto Stewart Street.
when you provide a destination, it will predict how much battery will be left. This is the battery indicator. We have 2282 miles, but it's not that accurate because it depends on your driving style and the outside temperature.
So it was showing 76%. So
Yeah, so 76% will be the battery when I reach there.
Okay.
So if you're kind of giving, say, a destination, I say New York, which is beyond its capacity,
Yeah.
2,500 miles. So it will not just calculate the distance; it will also guide you that where you should stop to get it charged. So you can see we see a lot of these stations where we have to
Now
charge.
turn left
Wow.
onto
These are kind of the
Stewart Street.
detool, but it takes care of that. It makes sure that you have the juice to get to your destination.
That's perfect.
And we are not going to New York, so let's
So
go
let's
through.
just go to Rosa House.
Okay.
All right.
So let's take a pause and shift my camera angles to get the other part. Okay. Hit it.
Hold on, there is a car coming.
Okay.
There it is.
Hit it now. Slow and steady.